We spent 8 days in Dubai and it was the adventure of a lifetime. In this video, we went on the world's fastest roller coaster, water slides with sharks on them, checked out the world's largest aquarium, and much more. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, it will be linked in the pinned comment. Well, let's continue from where we left off. We started day 3 with going down one of the coolest water slides in the world.
It's a shark slide.
And yep, there's actually sharks on this slide.
We're gonna get attacked by sharks. Hey yo, stingray!
All I can say is this slide is so cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see many sharks, but there was still a lot of stingrays and cool fish. But the next slide we did was still goes into a shark tank. And let me tell you, I used to be so scared of this slide.
We did it.
Doing it the first time is pretty scary, but after that, it's not that scary anymore.
Don't go down this slide!
So we did it a few more times. And I know it's hard to see, but yes, there are sharks on the slide. Then we did the slide one more time for that day, and this was my friend's POV. To be honest, his camera angle is way better than mine. Except we did these slides with the big drops again.
So airborne.
And that was enough scary sliding for one day. After that, we decided to go to the Dubai Aquarium, the former biggest aquarium in the world. We were greeted at the entrance with some saw sharks, which are probably my favorite, whatever these sharks were. And it was pretty cool. As we entered though, we were greeted with some pretty scary looking sharks. Yeah, I would definitely not go swimming with those ones. Then we looked at a few more sharks and then we rode a glass boat over the tank. There was this one giant stingray that looked crazy. And now we could look at all the sharks from above. All I can say is this was really cool. I honestly wanted to pet the stingrays kinda, but there was a whole rule against that. The shark came near the surface too, which was kinda scary. But of course, there was way more than that one tank. There was way too much for me to record, so I'll point out the highlights. There were these worms just sticking out of the sand, which looked really weird. There's this turtle who had a really long neck. These penguins were just chilling, and I'll never say that again. There's this lobster. It's crazy how huge they are. It's also crazy how large this crocodile is. And finally, we saw some babies of animals, including the shark, and this stingray looked really cool. And that was it for day 3. We didn't do much else. We just had some good dinners, and we didn't do any nighttime activities. That was a wrap for day 3. It may not have been the most action-packed day, but every day in Dubai is awesome. There's actually a lot of sharks in this day. First of all, we did the slides with the sharks, and then a different side with sharks. And then went to the biggest aquarium with a lot of sharks. And yeah, that was day 3. So day 4 was interesting. My friends wouldn't stop talking about Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi, so we dedicated a whole day to going there and didn't do anything else. Ferrari World is home to the fastest roller coaster in the world. I really didn't want to go in it, but I did. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to record anything here. But here's some footage I found on YouTube, and I have no idea how somebody recorded this. All I can say is this roller coaster is insane. It goes up to 150 miles per hour. We also did the Flying Aces roller coaster. This one's so scary. It has so many loops. It was fun, and I'm glad I got over the fear of roller coasters. And this roller coaster footage doesn't belong to me. I'll link the original videos in the description. But anyways, that was it for day 4, and it was a crazy day. I really wish I could have recorded it. I did the fastest roller coaster in the world. That was my 4th roller coaster ever, and a lot of other cool stuff there. But that was all we did for day 4. It took up a lot of time.
It's not even steep. What? This is not scary at all. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. See what I was talking about?
Yeah, that slide ended up getting pretty steep at the end.
Oh, what the?
Next up, we did this slide again with the huge drops.
This one's light work.
Now we did a slide we've never done before. This one's called Blackout. It just randomly drops you and it looks pretty scary, but you don't know until you try it.
Don't go down this one!
And next up we did the last slide of the Trident Tower, which means we were close to doing all the slides of the water park.
I didn't expect that. That was random.
Yeah, that slide randomly just drops you off into water and it hurts your back. Anyways, we only had a few more slides before we finished every slide in the world's largest water park. But to end that water park session, we just redid a few slides we've done before. And while we go down the slide for the millionth time, I gotta inform you about Fearless Fighters. It's the sponsor of today's video, and I just so happen to have made it. It's a trading card game with 210 cards. You get to collect awesome creatures and characters, and to fight them either using the game's main rules or you can make up your own games with them. Sadly, no one even knows what it is, and I'd really appreciate it if you gave Fearless Fighters a chance. I promise, it's pretty fun. The store website will be linked in the description. I also have another YouTube channel for that linked in the description too. Alright, that's it for the sponsor. After that, we decided to go down more of the cold mountains of Dubai.
Mabus here.
Hey, Mabus.
I see you on the other side, bro.
I guess I will see him on the other side. Oh shoot, I can't slow down.
After a long time of skiing, we decided to try out some of the snow park rides too.
This doesn't look scary. This doesn't look scary at all. That was pretty fun. That feels so weird. These are fast. I can't move.
Oh, dang.
That was fun. Those were some cool rides. That was it for the Cold Mountains. And guess what we did when we got back to the hotel? What should we do next?
Go.
So yeah, we ended up hitting a lot of rooms that night.
You just do it? Okay, let's go to 8. I'll do the one on 8. I heard the doorbell. Wanna do one more? Alright, we're gonna hit floor 18, the final one of the night. You ready? Oh my god. We just did the grand swing.
Alright, that was 10 rooms. That was definitely enough digging on ditching. And that was a wrap for day 5. And that was a long day. We did a lot. We, of course, had a lot of fun at the water park. Did some more skiing and did some pretty cool snow rides. And, of course, ended with some good nighttime activities. That right there is one of the last slides of the world's biggest water park before we finish every slide. Unfortunately, this video is getting a little too long. In part 3, we'll finish every slide in the world's biggest water park. We found a hidden spot with even more crazy fish. We deemed on ditched all 24 floors in one night, and I'll try not to spoil the rest. You can find part 3 on the playlist and the pinned comment. Anyways, huge thanks to anyone who's watched this far. It helps out a lot. And if you haven't seen part 1 yet, well, that was probably the best part, so you should check it out. And I'll see you next time.